Yesterday, crossing the channel in 22 separate boats were 669 migrants. That means that so far this year, Nigel, 17,085 people have crossed the English Channel in small boats. It was 8,417 for the whole of last year. So we've well exceeded that total, and there are still a few months to go. OK, the weather conditions are going to worsen. The numbers crossing will slow down a bit, but we saw it last year. They were still coming. When weather conditions improved a bit, they would still push off from France and head ashore. And we got one of our stringers down on the Kent coast, was out filming for us yesterday, Nigel. I got lots of footage of these boats coming ashore. This is a landing. The boat landed at St Margaret's Bay. These, some of 42 people who were stuffed onto that boat. They were sitting on the beach waiting for Border Force officers to arrive.
And they're all men?
Well, you can see there, I mean, they look to be all men.
All young men?
All young men.
Yeah, which I think so far this year, sort of 90% or so. And there's the boat, obviously, on the beach.
No, you're absolutely right. We do see from time to time there are some boats that actually have a higher percentage of women and children on board. But the vast majority of these vessels that come across, sometimes it's 100%, often it's 100% male on board these vessels. So I think you're right, up about the high 80s, 90% are men that are making this journey across.
I called this back in March and April. I said it would be over 20,000 this year because I could see how the boats had changed, how much bigger they were. And, well, it's going to be much, much, much more than 20,000. Lots of talk of turning the boats around, but that's not an easy thing to do with dinghies, and we talked about that last week, about the threat of people throwing themselves in the sea and all the rest of it. And still, just sort of finish on this subject, as I understand it, not a single person has been deported so far this year that came across the English Channel.
Not that